YouTube, we're back again with another reaction video. This time we're going to be doing another video to Doja Cat. Need to Know is the name of the track, brand new track from her with official video. Apparently she's having a new album coming out. Now I'm not an actual fan of Doja Cat. Mostly listen to her because people have been putting it in the comment section, right? So I did listen to the track with SZA and I enjoyed it. And I actually enjoyed the last track when it came to the visuals of her showing her popping ability, since we did talk about the fact that she does popping since way back. But at the same time, when it comes to what I know about Doja Cat, the one track that I do enjoy from way back, even though I'm not a fan of her that listens to her music actively, is the track No Police, because of the type of sounds it has. It reminds me of Mick Jenkins, that track he has with that same type of instrumental. Very good track. So my girlfriend actually played the song for me in the car. I didn't actually like it when I first heard it compared to previous tracks I've listened to. What I was trying to say is she did leave a comment right here. React to Need to Know, babe. Video reacting to that song will be great. So I'm going to react to it and see the video at the same time. I didn't really listen to the track fully clearly, but from what I heard from it, I didn't like it as much as that track with SZA in terms of like the actual style of the track and production. And sound of I just didn't like it as much, and even the lyrics in that type of way. But again, I'm not somebody who's how do you say in English, an avid listener, somebody who's actively listening to Doja Cat. So I'm more of an outsider, you would say, when it comes to this artist, right? But either way, once we get to it, I'll give my thoughts as always. Honest review, right? And at the same time, the Doja Cat fans can let me know if they actually enjoy this track more than some of the tracks that we've listened to previously, even though they're older. The NASA logo, Doja. Harder beat. Obviously very explicit track, and everybody looks to be from some other type of planet. Like this type of hairstyle right here, like what in the world is happening over here with the top of circles? This person over here has a massive head, must be a very intelligent being over here. Like the top of different ears, like cats. Kind of a pop style right there. Uber sponsorship. Okay, so far right here, I really don't, excuse me, so far right here, how do you say, I don't mind like the lyrics or the sound. It actually sounds good at the start. If I remember correctly, the first time I listened to it, I had kind of like some of the lyrics I didn't enjoy towards the end. If I'm not mistaken, maybe it's the middle part. But I like the way the video looks. It looks very interesting, like the whole editing. Like she must have very good editing people, because the way they do like these different type of characters in terms of like being from another planet. This looks like out of some type of movie trailer. Look like Cyborg right here. So they go into the club, I guess. Question: doesn't Doja Cat have a boyfriend, or what happened to that to that person. I think she had one, or she has one. Like I said, I'm not fully aware, so let me know. It's the rapping part. So she heard for somebody else that it's a 10 out of 10. So basically, her friends are at the same time sharing the same partner she's with currently. Kind of like, okay, not really something I'm interested in listening in that sense. That's like the lyric, like, come on, that's unnecessary. But again, this is not, I'm not the demographic. Remember, English is not my main language. I'm not the demographic, the targeted audience, right? There's a targeted audience for everything. So I'm clearly not the targeted audience for this. And the fact that she would say, like, I could care less what your wife would say. Unnecessary, right? Petty. But at the same time, it's like, I definitely don't promote that type of lifestyle in the sense that I'm not in favor of it. But just because I'm not in favor of it doesn't mean people can't have that type of lifestyle. You do whatever you want because it's a free world. But again, since it's my video, I'm just giving my honest thoughts in that type of sense. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not like saying, she shouldn't do it or anything. I'm just simply saying I'm not really in favor of it. It seems unnecessary in that type of promotion. But Doja Cat, something I'll definitely say, like I said in a previous video, her talent is very, very clear because in the sense of her dancing ability is probably one of the best when it comes to female rappers and female artists. I view her as a female rapper, even though she does like the singing type of vibe too, because she has that rapping ability for sure on her tracks. Even on the famous one, Streets, you definitely heard that type of rapping ability. And out of the mainstream popular ones, I would put her as number one currently in the new generation because, of course, Nicki is still in place. She dropped that mixtape, right? But I view her as like the past generation for the 2010s. But I definitely view her better than even Megan. That's my thoughts, right? If you disagree, that's completely fine. It's an opinion. It's subjective. This is not a fact in what I'm trying to say.
Wanna know what it's like? Let me show you what it's like. I don't really got no tights. I just wanna fuck all night. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I need to know. I just been fantasizing. And we got out of time. Baby, come throw the pipe. Get in the outside. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I need to know.
So yeah, this is something I've said even when it comes to male rappers like NBA Youngboy. When it comes to subject matter that gets kind of repetitive for me, it's just not I'm just not the targeted audience. Like NBA Youngboy will just, even though he has great rapping ability, he'll keep going for this subject. That even though he's talking about his struggles, right, which I find that interesting, I feel like the type of homicide subject matter about always focusing on shooting, like at some point in time your flow really has to be very good and the sound has to be very good for me to just keep interested, because if you're dropping over 12 tracks in a project and that's the same subject matter and it's just not as interesting, you feel what I'm trying to say. Like I'll gravitate towards certain tracks but not to a full project of that. So if I keep listening to your music and if it feels like that's the same exact subject matter, then I'm just not gonna be interested. Maybe that's why I actually gravitate towards many Drake tracks, because I feel like he has the ability to make different sounds that I enjoy, right? But at the same time, it's interesting that I say that because it's been a while since I've enjoyed a full project from Drake. Sometimes he actually does miss on certain tracks that I might view as filler tracks on a project. And you can tell he doesn't focus as much on as compared to some other songs that definitely he was very focused on. With Doja Cat, I feel like she has the best rapping ability from the female rappers. I feel like she definitely has the best rapping ability from female artists for sure. Like she's very, very talented in that sense. She has the dancing ability is there without a doubt. Like the popping ability, she definitely showed it with the Scissor track. But I feel like when it comes to these tracks, yes, it's very obvious that I'm just not that demographic. I'm not the targeted audience. I'm not gonna be listening to her and her sexual fantasies about some other guy, right? This just not gonna be for me. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna react to it, because obviously I have an audience, and if people want to see this, okay, I'm gonna check this out, because at the same time I do recognize the talent, and I've actually enjoyed tracks from her. Like I said, No Police is a very, very, very good track in terms of sound, and I like the way she actually does the melodic vibe, if you want to call it singing, and sort of rapping. Yeah, I would call it rapping. Like I said, I feel like she has the rapping ability for sure as well. But not to get very, very caught up with the terms. Either way, Doja Cat Need to Know. I like much more the track with SZA. Let me know if you actually like this track more, or if you disagree with everything I said. That's completely fine. If you want to dislike the video, that's completely fine. As long as you keep it like respectful when it comes to no need to be doing insults in the comments and all that type of stuff. And you can comment whatever you want in that type of way, if it doesn't have those type of, derogatory terms or insults or whatever you want to call it. And you put your opinion if you disagree completely with what I said, and just put it down below. Share it. And let me know if you actually feel like this track might be better than the track with SZA. And if you feel like the project is going to be very, very good overall, if it goes through this type of production and sound she has right here on this track. Need to Know, official video, Doja Cat. I'm out. Take care. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe it's a bit too serious. Excuse me, but that's going to be it.